together 100 years. Yes, sir. That is real knowledge. Like this here. Talk to him. Give him something. Skin to skin, bones to clones. Never leave your mind.
Welcome, friends, family, and disgruntled listeners to the 38th edition of To the Maroon, a show about everything and nothing. I am your host, Danny, aka Captain Maroon, and I will be joined in a minute by my co-host, Sean, also known by his rap names, Mr. Flashy, aka King Shingle. And in today's pod, we talk about historical accuracies, because as the expression goes, history is written by the winners. So what do we even know, anyway, is where I'm going. And then Sean goes on a tear about free speech, again, and gets a new nickname from it. That's always fun. And then, speaking of tears, I go on an absolute tear about why nothing will ever get better, and what group I blame for that. No, don't go there. And how it all started from some World of Warcraft horse armor to the current state of entertainment affairs, really specifically gaming. And that's what we end the pod with, some gaming talk. Good old gaming talk about Bioware, Blizzard, and Bethesda, and where those titans of the industry are headed, because they may be former now. And with that, let's go on a journey, my fellow Maroons. Philosopher, start us on a high note.
Give it. West Coast back in the fold, bringing the fire like that Santa and a window. Sooner or later, gotta acknowledge this game. OG balance with that Minecraft thing. Hood to hood connections all across the globe. Putting these vibes back where they belong. Been better since I stepped onto the scene. Kind of lyrics make your mama wanna sing. Unlock these doors, let me in. It's a philosopher with the gift of being. Musical tracks beginning to the end. California.
Like Atlantis or like something in the Marvel movie. I'm butchering this, but anyways, like it's not real. You can't be historically accurate. It's like it didn't happen.
You're like,
What are you
dude,
talking
this
about?
movie isn't historically accurate. The Silver Surfer never went to Andromeda.
Yeah, there we go. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
You're like,
we're off the plot here. Like when you want historical accuracy in your fantasy lore.
yeah. Not even that. You want historical accuracy in history? I don't even know why people are so convinced that history is history and that is accurate. Oh, well, it was written down. It's like, no one fucking knows. There's so much shit they find out. I already told you that Napoleon wasn't short. He was average height, but, he lost. So, he's got a small dick, too.
Well, Emperor Nero, he was the one who allegedly burned down Rome, and
he was like playing the violin, right? While it was
playing the violin. Yeah, and it was all a bunch of like Roman Senate propaganda against the emperor, because he made some like law, or they were trying to pass a law that said like if a slave commits a crime, you can basically would punish all the slaves in the household for it. And the emperor said, no, you can't do that. Like they didn't commit the crime, so you can't.
Wow.
And so he was like that kind of stuff, and it really so the Senate said, oh, we're gonna have a propaganda campaign against you, and it worked. So shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I heard, it might have been just the story you're talking about, but I heard Nero was kind of more for the people than he was for like the Senate. And so because of that, when he died, he was just painted as this lunatic, and even like the story of like, as Rome was burning, he was sitting there on his rooftop, playing violin, right, as the flames burned.
Mhm.
It's like, that sounds like a poet. That doesn't even sound like a thing a person would do. Like, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like, it sounds like someone who was like writing about it, going, "Oh yeah, this is how crazy this person was." So, yeah, like a lot of that shit, I don't fucking believe. Where they say, "Oh yeah, this person did that or this person did this." It just seems like there's no one to verify anything, and it's so easy
Yeah.
to paint, so and so as a hero or so and so as a crazy person. So who knows? So that's what makes
And
me laugh.
nowadays we want. I was going to say we need video evidence for everything, and even then, people don't believe it.
Yeah.
So if we don't, how the hell are you going to believe something from 2,200 years ago
Yeah.
where there's no like you can make this whatever you want, and we're in the age of like post truth. Like truth doesn't matter anymore. It's all about narratives and what you believe and all of the I'm against free speech, and that's where free speech leads is, oh well, I believe it, that's what I think, that's what I want to say, I
Mm,
get to say my opinion. So now
mhm.
your opinion means more than the truth, and it's like, this is why we need to get rid of free speech. Clip that.
Clip that.
Clip that. But that's gonna go viral.
Viral.
Yeah, as my
Nice.
mom would say with her French
V-
accent. It shall go viral.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Here you go talking about free speech again, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Needs to be said.
Yeah. Uh, my new nickname for you, little French onion soup Nazi. Here he goes again, the French onion soup Nazi.
Hey,
Talking about
been
free
been
speech.
not my worst. If you can't
But
accept me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
yeah. New nickname for Sean, the French onion soup Nazi. It's
French
taking
onion soup
taking
Nazi.
free speech away. No free speech
Uh-huh.
for you. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that.
It's free speech is it's something that should be earned.
It should be earned in blood.
Now, that joke was underrated. But yeah, no, it's sadly this is where we're at now, and this world is like we have to be extreme.
Yeah,
There's no room for in between apparently.
no, that's long gone. That we had a chance at that, long gone. Now it's ban everything, ban Twitter, ban TikTok, ban YouTube Shorts, ban YouTube, ban Facebook, ban Instagram, ban whatever. If it exists, ban it. No free speech. No, like speech. It's like free speech is not like you just blurt something out into the ether. It should be like it should there needs to be somebody on the other end. Like if you're talking to someone, that's fine. But if it's just I think this, like fuck off, get that shit out of here. That needs to be outlawed. And like there needs to be like bounty. If you say something on particularly Twitter, I mean, what a cesspool. If you say something on Twitter, you should be hunted down like the dog that you are.
Anything on Twitter.
Anything. If you say hello on Twitter, if you no, I think if you post an opinion, then you should be hunted.
Speaking of hunted for an opinion, um, I'm gonna segue into why nothing will ever get better,
There we go. Let's
and
hear it.
and you want to know why?
Yeah.
the consumer. Thanks a lot, consumer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's
Had
all
to be said.
had to be said. Had to be said. It is all the effing mother fucking consumer's fault, Sean. It's the consumer's fault. You want to know why? It all
I do.
started. Well, I shouldn't say it all started. You know what's going on right now? There is a $90 sale for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skins in Call of Duty. It's $90 for all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skins. That's more than the game. If you buy all the skins, if you want to be Donatello and Raphael and Michelangelo, you want to be Leonardo, you want to be all four. Oh, that's $90. Splinter, fuck you. $90. It's more than the game, Sean. People are buying it. People are buying it. What is going on?
Yeah.
I blame the consumer for this mess. The consumer keeps buying these inferior products. Mm-hmm. By the way, I'm to blame in this too, because I buy inferior products. I mean, I just got a brand new door. I don't know if I told you this, but my door was getting all warped and fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I brought a brand new door, right? A couple months ago. You know what happened?
It broke?
Already started warping because of the rain. Immediately. And when I found out after opening it up and inspecting it, the middle, it looks like, is wood. And the rest of it is like plywood or fake wood or something.
Yeah.
Because real wood wouldn't just immediately start warping because it rained for a week. Like, that's crazy.
Styrofoam, probably.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, is everything bullshit nowadays? This is a brand new it's just a door. A wooden door is not even real wood. This is crazy, dude. Everything's fucking fake is where I'm going. Like, everything's inferior. Everything's fake. We still buy it, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, and like going back to the fucking skins, dude, I'm fucking done with these people. If I play a little bit of Call of Duty, not a lot, but just occasionally play with my buddy. If I see anyone with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin in one of these games, I hunt them down like a dog. Yeah. As they should be.
They are dogs.
Yeah.
They are dogs. They're less than dogs.
Yeah. They're the scum of society. They're contributing to everything that's what's wrong. Anyone who buys a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin, you're what's wrong with gaming. You're why gaming sucks.
If you bought a Ninja Turtle skin, you should have your organs harvested.
So, dude, it's insane. This all started, the inferior products, this all started with the World of Warcraft horse armor. Did I tell you that story?
I don't think so, no.
I saw this Blizzard developer talk about this. This all links back to this World of Warcraft horse armor. So this guy who, I don't know if you ever played StarCraft 2 or StarCraft 1, any of those games, but
I played StarCraft 1. Yeah.
Sweet. StarCraft 1 was like one of my all-time games, dude. Great game. And StarCraft 2 was still pretty solid. Well, this guy was telling me he was a developer in Blizzard, and he made the sequel to, or like the expansion to StarCraft 2, which was like Heroes of the Storm or something like that. Or not Heroes of the Storm, it was like expansions. Heart of the Swarm. So yeah, anyway, so this guy was working on, I just wanted to get this right. This guy was working on this expansion, Heart of the Swarm, in StarCraft 2. He was working on it for like over a year, right? This expansion was super solid, good game. Nothing wrong with it, not buggy, whatever, right? It was pretty much ready to roll from release. Blizzard made more money at this time, right at the same time this expansion came out. He worked on this expansion for over a year, and a lot of developers did. They Blizzard released a fucking glittery horse armor in World of Warcraft, right? For like $10.
Yeah.
The glittery horse armor outsold the expansion for StarCraft 2.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The guy
that's
was
sad.
It's super sad. The guy was explaining in this video that the World of Warcraft cosmetic glittery fucking horse armor for your mount.
A skin.
A skin.
Yeah.
A skin made more money for Blizzard than an expansion. That was a really good expansion for a solid game. When Blizzard and the developers saw that, it was game over. They're like, oh, we're going to spend all this money on like developers, time, right?
Yeah.
Debugging. We got to get debuggers, play testers to check out the game. All this work, and we're going to make more money on a fucking cosmetic? What do we do? They went, what are we doing here? This was about
we're working too hard.
We're working too hard, seriously. This was about 15 years ago, by the way, roughly. I don't know if anyone has noticed a degradation in gaming, specifically in the last 15 years, 20 years or so. And this is, you're just being an old timey. Oh, you're just reminiscing of the past.
The good old days.
It's one of the good old days. I'm telling you, look at this moment. This guy, this developer of StarCraft 2 is not wrong. When they realized they made more money in a fucking cosmetic than an expansion that costs a lot more money, they went, like you said, what are we doing? We're working too hard. Let's just release kind of a core game, make it live service or whatever, and then just patch it, add a bunch of cosmetics, call it a day. And they've been doing that microtransaction cosmetic shit. That's all you've seen the last 15, 20 years, because they fucking realized, these Maroons will fucking buy it. Oh my God, Grand Theft Auto, my car can be candy paint. I can get a candy paint color. And they realized, why should we make the next Grand Theft Auto? Let's wait, because these candy apple paint Maroons are going to buy $10 on a fucking car skin or something. Then the game, let's milk this thing for as long as we can to the point where they won't buy. And they did. Let's see to the point where they won't buy the candy apple paint skin. And then when they won't buy, okay, now we'll. So it's again, everything goes back to the fucking consumer. If you guys stop buying these stupid skins, they'll actually put some effort into the game. If you guys stop going to see Gladiator 2 and giving it all this money, they won't make fucking bloodthirsty baboons and sharks in a coliseum. If you don't buy horse armor, they'll make a good it's like, this isn't rocket science. But if we keep buying dumb shit, like if I'm them, I wouldn't make anything better either. You know what I mean? I can't even blame them. I used to be mad at them. I'm like, well, how can you be mad at them? The poor guy slaved away for a year and a half, and the fucking horse armor outsold him. It's just like, all right, whatever. Yeah. This is ridiculous.
We've gotten so like dumb. I don't even know this right word. Like dumbed down as a society that like we don't even want the cool stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Just give us
something.
Yeah. But it was it's really because you're right. Yeah, I think I was probably in the same boat. Like, oh man, they could make cool stuff, but they don't want it. They'll just make this stupid, skins and the Madden. They'll just change something and then change back a year later. But people keep buying it. They keep on buying it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
yeah, like I mean, it's infuriating.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, and at the end, and at the end of the day, that means nothing real or nothing like interesting gets created, nothing of quality gets created, and yeah, it's just a downward spiral. And then by the time you get to the point you're talking about, like, okay, well, what if nobody buys it? Well, at that point, all the developers and all the people who could make that cool stuff, they're gone.
Right.
So now you want to make something cool, no one's around to make it. So guess what? Now we just don't get anything. So
Yeah. And that's where we're at. We get nothing. You get nothing and you'll
yeah,
like it. Yeah. I feel like if you have a problem with the state of gaming, and I totally get it because it fucking does suck, every gamer should be protesting by wearing like the noob armor for the entire game. Like you shouldn't buy a single cosmetic. That should be your
yeah,
protest. And anyone who wears a cosmetic, you should hunt them down. Like, no,
yeah.
this realized game sucks, dude. Like, if you spend $1 on cosmetics, you're a part of the problem for the
It,
game's current state of affairs.
it,
Not the whole problem, but a big part.
yeah, a big part. I'm saying if everybody who likes to play video game football, you guys should be playing Madden 2003. And if you are playing any other version, particularly this year's version, you should be hunted down.
Mm-hmm. Yep, agree. Including me. I played it for a day, so I should at least get a lash or something.
Yeah, a lash or two. A lash or 9.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm asking for
that's
a
what I
lot
meant.
here.
I screwed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Played it for a day. I got so mad. It was so buggy. The animations were horrible. Like a guy would get shoulder
More buggy.
tackled. It's even more buggy. It's worse. Yeah, I was so mad, dude. So anyway, so yeah, that's my rant about Gladiator 2 and gaming. That's my rant about kind of entertainment, about how it's just things aren't getting better because, well, why
Right.
should it? Gladiator 2 is a highly like reviewed, like it's like people like enjoyed the movie, and people are paying for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin. Why should things get better?
I bet there's probably like one, most of them are probably fine with it, but there's probably like one executive up there going, please let this bomb, please let this like not do well. And then I get ammunition to argue like, hey, we should start making like quality stuff again.
Yeah.
And
but
no, the fans always let them down.
Yeah. Yep. I love your optimism there. I guarantee you that's not a single thought. It's all money with the producers.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how much money can we? Otherwise, you'd see actually good, real products in the theaters.
And it's and the other thing too is it's collusion, because if it was a real like if there was actually competition, which there's not, but if there was, then one of them would say, okay, let's just make good shit, and then we'll beat everybody else who's doing like candy paint horses or whatever. But no, they've all agreed we have to do this, because if we start making good shit, then we'll all have to make good shit and it'll cost more. But if we all make this crap, then we don't have to pay anything for it, but we just rake in the money.
Hey, it looks like you dropped something. Some knowledge. I don't know if I told you that to finish my rant about gaming. Bioware. So Bioware and Bethesda. It was like Blizzard, Bioware, and Bethesda. Those are like my 3 gaming companies. Blizzard fell off the map, as we know, because they got bought out.
Yeah.
Activision.
By Activision, yeah. And then Microsoft bought Activision, yeah.
Same thing with Bioware. Got bought out by EA. And Bioware used to make a lot of good games. Mass Effect, right? Like fucking Dragon Age, the original, and all this good stuff. Well, apparently Dragon Age Veilguard has met or has been such below their expectations that they laid off like all the directors and writing staff and a lot of people that were with that game for Dragon Age Veilguard, and they apparently have put in BioWare all their resources into Mass Effect 5. And
Oh shit.
they used to have like I think 200 people BioWare at their peak, and now they have 100.
Mhm. Ooh.
And they're saying that if Mass Effect 5 doesn't meet their expectations, and their expectations are going to be probably really lofty, like it always is with these EA games, if it doesn't hit it, they're probably just going to disband BioWare and dissolve it. So,
oh fuck, yeah.
The company's gone. It's too bad because I've enjoyed a lot of their games, but it just I feel like the hype got out of control, dude. And and the fucking producers and the stockholders, the shareholders got involved, and that apparently the EA stock dipped because Dragon Age Veilguard didn't hit their player count that they wanted, and so like the EA stock went down because of that. And I think like their soccer game didn't do good either, but I think a lot of it was Dragon Age Veilguard. And so a lot of people in EA, like their shareholders, are going, this BioWare company is just costing us money, just get rid of it. Let's just get rid of it. Let's just cut it. And it's like, God, this is what happens. A company makes some good games. They get acquired because it's just so hard to pass up a massive acquisition of a lot of money if you're like the people on top of that. Then all of a sudden they have deadlines that are unrealistic. They release bad product. The game suffers. The company gets a bad reputation. Then they go, everyone, this game sucks. It just continues. It spirals down. Then they get rid of the company. It's like, here we are. So, goodbye, BioWare. I don't expect Mass Effect 5 to save. So, anyway, sorry, you go.
No, me neither. I was going to say, like, and the board goes along with it all. Like, oh yeah, let's acquire this company. Oh yeah, let's do these really lofty expectations. Oh, they didn't meet the expectations. Let's lay them off. So, it's like all of these decisions are being approved, and it's like you torched your own house,
right?
And now you're looking for the insurance money.
Yeah,
like you torched your own house. You lit it on fire, and now you're saying, well, what are you going to do? Don't torch your house. How about that? And
don't torch your own house. And what's crazy is that the people that are making these decisions, that are torching their own house, they're suits and ties that probably don't even live in the house. AKA, they don't even play the game, right? They're just like, whatever.
Right.
They just want to make
they're
money.
just looking at like, they're looking at like stats and numbers on a balance sheet,
right.
And then and can't even do that right, because then they torch the house. It's all gone. So now it's zero on their balance sheet, and they go, well, what are you gonna do? I get paid. So it's just like all the creativity that is supposed to be the driver, the big selling point of capitalism is the ingenuity and the creativity and all of that. You don't have any of these like government controls around it. It's just it roams free. But at the end of the day, it always gets eaten by the other part of capitalism, which is the greed and the just like, the chop shop. We got to throw this into a chop shop, scrap it for parts. And so that's what's happened to, BioWare and Blizzard. And then did you end up saying what happened to Bethesda?
No, I don't think Bethesda is like in massive trouble yet, but I know that their last few games haven't done well. So like, I don't think that they're there yet, but they're definitely not safe. I don't think. I don't think Bethesda's like killing it right now. I think Starfield did okay. I think it, again, probably didn't meet expectations. Fallout 76 was not a good game. I don't care what anyone says, oh, they fixed it. No. Still crap.
They re-released Skyrim, so
Yeah, that's what they got to
there you
do,
go.
man. That's what they fucking
Yeah.
got to do. Yeah, I'm looking at Bethesda's last games, and it's like Dishonored. Yep, those were solid games. Doom, those were solid games. Wolfenstein, whatever. And then Starfield, super fucking buggy. So they have an Indiana Jones game. It's just, I don't know. Look at a lot of these games. They're not like there's amazing hits. They haven't had like an Elder Scrolls in a while. In a while.
Hmm.
If I can talk.
I thought I saw something. They announced the new one's coming out pretty soon.
The new Elder Scrolls, I think so. I think that's their baby they've been working on. You're right, because they haven't had a new one in a while since what was it? The last one, Online Oblivion or something like that, or
Yeah, they had Oblivion Online, but Skyrim, geez, was that like 2015, 2014? That might be like 10 years old at this point.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Skyrim was 2011.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me?
Yep. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's been a while. Like, Starfield, there's definitely mixed stuff on it. I actually have a copy right here, which is crazy. Like, it's one of the last games I've bought where I actually have the disc.
Yeah.
Or I thought it was the disc until I opened it up. I think I told you about this, and it was just the product code. I'm like, oh, it's not even the disc. And then it didn't grab me right away, dude. Something about it. Like, it didn't grab me the way Skyrim did. And I heard it was really buggy, and I heard like exploring planets was really open and boring. And anyway, and so like, yeah, they haven't really had a really knockout game in like 15 years. If you go back to Skyrim, that's crazy. Like, how are they still a company? So, but granted, Doom and Dishonored were not bad, and they made some money from Starfield. But so this basically where I'm going is this next Elder Scrolls game, whatever. It better be good. If it's really bad, they could be on the brink, just like Bioware is, where it's like, okay, dude, like your next game has to be good now, because otherwise, it's like you've made a good game in 20 fucking years. Like, that's wild. So. Yeah, entertainment, dude. As we always bitch about, but now I have hard evidence because,
Yeah. Yeah. We always knew it in our hearts. But yeah, you now have you can go to in a trial, and you can sue the video, entertainment industry. Say it's all getting worse, and here's the evidence.
Here's the evidence.
And they'll argue. No, their argument though, their defense is, well, people want it.
Goes back to my point. I blame the consumer.
Yeah.
Guys, stop going to see Gladiator 2. Stop buying the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin. Stop buying the horse armor. Once this is done, at least the circus will get better. Then we can work on the bread. I'm just saying, if we all as consumers stopped buying the plain cosmetics for your gaming skins, that new phone that adds half a megapixel, going to see Predator Badlands, yeah, all this dumb shit we really don't need. If we stop buying that dumb shit, they might, just might, make the circus more entertaining. Because, people aren't fucking going to the circus like they used to. Because we already know the bread is poison, full of them microplastics and oils that have no business being there in the first place. But at least the poison is edible. Am I right? I mean, let me put it this way. Would you rather have delicious, healthy food and entertain yourself? with your half a megapixel brains, addicted to doom scrolling and memes that others created, just laughing at nothing? Would you rather have that? Or would you rather have poison and another Breaking Bad? I know what I'm choosing. We need, as a country, another season of Breaking Bad. We need it. Walter White can heal this country. Say his name. If we just get one more, we might stop Civil War. So, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's the path. That's the path, ladies and Maroons. Thanks again for listening on our journey to the Maroon.
When we die, who's gonna cry? Does anybody say goodbye? Does anybody ride? Who's gonna funk with me down the way? 100-bar episode by your boy The Train, aka the Philosopher, building back the tracks back to back to back. Believe that. Yeah, he gave it to me, so I'ma give it back. Yeah, he gave it to me, I'ma give it back. Believe that. He gave it to me. Yeah, he gave it to me. Yeah.
That might be a good end there to the recording.